This tutorial is sponsored by Patreon. Thank you all for your support. So as I'm rendering my video, let's hop on the next function that we want to add, next feature. So before we continue with upgrading our shop system, I really want to create stats so we can check upon how we are doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and create new UI, and this UI is gonna be called stats UI. So here we can go ahead and add the canvas, and we can add small image. We can make even size box, or actually we can make overlay. And in this overlay we can make image, and we can fit it to be full whole overlay. And now let's make this let's make it be anchored to the top like that. Should be perfect. And let's make image be a tint something dark, just to be our stats in the kitchen. Or if you like, we can use the same one that we used in Shop UI. I think it would be very good, so we don't mix a lot of colors. So let's just so when you copy it like here, copy, you can hold shift, left click, and click on tint, and you're gonna have the same color basically. I think this should be okay. We can go and check how it works for us in our master UI. So as we know, we just pull it here in the top in the top, sorry. And this is gonna be our stats. Okay, so let's continue. Let's start with our stats. In our overlay, we're gonna make vertical box again, and in our vertical box we're gonna make it fill the whole screen, and we're gonna first make horizontal box 1, and here we're gonna make it as a text, and it's simply gonna say stats. So stats 12, we can pad it like 20 by the base on every edge, or actually 10 since it's very small. And we can, yeah, this is very good. I like this. We can even call it grandma's stats. Perfect. So here we're gonna have a more horizontal boxes. So let's add it. Horizontal box into the vertical. We can copy, paste. Make sure you copy it into the vertical box, not as a horizontal box childs, like that. So the first one is gonna be the stats for our cookie points per click. So cookie points per click, and I want to make it smaller than the actual grandma stats, and it was padding 10, so we're gonna pad it to 10 here as well. And cookie points per click, and we're gonna add the new text. We can actually just copy the cookie points, and here it's gonna be, for example, 15. This is gonna be, of course, a variable that's gonna show how much exactly we have, but for now just put it as a regular, and this can be of green color. That's the first one. We can go and copy it, go to the second horizontal box, and then to the third one. Here we're gonna set cookie points per second, and here we're gonna actually move this to the top, and we're gonna cookie points. This is gonna be number of our cookie points. Perfect. So that works. We can make it fill, and these stats are a little bit small, so I'm gonna make them bigger. Let's make the font 12. make text 12 as well. So you have easier time seeing what we have. Perfect. And we can make this overlay a little bit smaller to fit our needs. Like this. Okay, so now this doesn't do anything because we don't have any variables about it. So let's fix that thing. So this is new UI, and what that means is now we need to cast to our game instance again. But we can just simply go to our shop UI and copy that cast. Like that. And promote to variable as a clicker game instance reference. And now when we have this, we can go to our text, and this is going to be our cookie points counter, and we're going to bind the text here, and it's going to show basically the text of our cookie points. Very simple, just plug it in and it works off the start. Now we have cookie points per click. How do we change this? Is simply by going to the second text, cookie points per click counter is how we're gonna name it, and we're gonna create a binding, and this is gonna be cookie points per click. So now we do not have a cookie points per second, but we're gonna create it right now. Cookie points per second, and let's go ahead and plug it to the third one. Let's name it cookie points per second counter. And let's create binding. Get clicker game instance reference, get cookies per second. Plug it in. So by default, cookie points per click is going to be 1, because when we click, we get 1. But as you can see, it also updates the cookie points here. And if we spend the cookie points, as you can see, we're going to lose 20, and we're going to get point per click here. We cannot still test the points per second, but if I go ahead and go to my game instance and I put it like 5 or like 2.5, since it's float, we can do it 2.5, and as you can see, it's also gonna be, and if we try to buy and we don't have 20 cookies, we cannot buy it. So that's for our stats. We did everything I wanted in this episode. In the next episode, we're gonna be continuing with upgrading our shop, as it's most important part of this kind of games. So thank you all for watching, and see you in the next episode. Bye.